Hey everyone, Jack with Cryton Chronicles, and I'm going to finally watch. I'm kind of behind on the Comic-Con release trailers, but I've had them ready to go, so I thought I'd get a few of them out. This will be for Justice League, the Comic-Con sneak peek, and it just kind of loaded up. I didn't realize it was 4 minutes, so this is going to be kind of long, so I don't know. And I didn't actually do the teaser trailer. That was what was going to start me off on reaction videos, I think, finally getting into it, but more because I don't know. I wasn't much for it. So if you're a super fan, this might be fairly disappointing. But then again, I haven't seen Batman vs. Superman or Wonder Woman yet, but Wonder Woman looks great. So, I don't know. Curious about this and their whole DC universe kind of stuff coming together in the movies. So let's take a look. I like that actor though, so.
What did you do this weekend, Diana?
Me?
Huh.
Nothing very interesting.
The world remains in mourning after the death of the Superman. Speculate he was alone.
Spoiler alert.
Where's the mask? The mask vigilante has been a no-show.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to. We don't have any more time.
Something is coming.
No protectors here.
Aquaman. Momoa. He's
No
bad.
lanterns.
I'm not familiar with Cyborg. It looks kind of fake.
No Kryptonian.
Flash.
This world will fall. Like all the others.
One misses the days when one's biggest concerns were exploding wind-up penguins.
This is crazy. Honestly, I think we're all gonna die. Each of us, in some way, is held back.
Don't engage alone. We'll do this together.
It's really cool. You guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
Superman was a beacon to the world. He didn't just save people. He made them see the best parts of themselves. All right.
I don't recognize this world.
We don't have to recognize him. We just have to save him.
Okay, I don't know about
How
that.
many of you are there? Not enough.
You really think that... Oh, wow, they really just vanish. Huh? Oh, that's rude.
Nice. It's Jurassic Park.
You said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
Who could that be? I'm assuming Superman. Alright, well, there's that. So, something I had wondered about, because I had avoided spoilers, because I like Zack Snyder. I don't know if he's attached to this anymore. He had, like, Death in the Family or something. I think he was pulled from the project. And I don't remember even who's back on. So, but, yeah, I didn't see Batman vs. Superman. They did seem to have a character in there that seemed like it was going to be Doomsday, but I thought it looked really crappy and really just lame, adaptation of the character. That's actually when I stopped comics, was the Death of Superman. That whole storyline, I was super excited about it. I was like, I don't know why I thought they would be genuine with it, but I was like, this is amazing. This is like, this iconic character is gonna they're finally like getting rid of someone that's like super powered, because we have these super powered people in all these comics that like you gotta have villains that are stronger and stronger and stronger, and like, because otherwise it's like no threat, no challenge, whatever. So, and then Doomsday came along, and that series is great. I think the Blue Beetle got messed up. I remember that one the most. He like got plowed through like a house and stuff. Like, it was crazy, but I liked the storyline. It was great. And then, they had their big fight, and they kind of like took each other out, and it was like great. And then there was like 4 Superman, or I think it was 4, and whatever. And then things just got crazy, and then obviously it was kind of all just like, surprise, whatever. I don't know. But, so I was kind of worried, that they might kind of do that in that storyline too, which wouldn't be bad, but I just didn't like how they handled the Doomsday character, I guess, from what I saw in the trailers. So I've kind of just pushed it off, but I'll probably see it. So it wasn't exactly unexpected, I guess, but this kind of confirmed what I was wondering and thinking may be a part of that storyline, because I noticed in the first trailer, or teaser trailer, they didn't really show Superman at all. So I'm going to guess that's who they allude to at the end there. But either way, I don't actually know who this villain is that they're showing. Like, if I was like a hardcore DC fan, I'm more Marvel, maybe I would know. I don't know who it is. So I'm really kind of curious. Most people probably know, or maybe they've researched it, or who knows. But otherwise, to be honest, this trailer was a lot better. I mean, it's 4 minutes. So, but they kind of had like small introductions with each character, and rather than the teaser trailer, which was, okay, they played all this music and they did all this just action scene. You couldn't tell what the hell was going on, and it was like, what the heck? I get it's like a superhero movie, but like all this like action scene, action, fighting, shooting, running, cars going, and I'm like, okay, what the heck's actually going on? Like, and then there was a scene that's gonna be in the movie that I just have an issue with. It's like when they're on the little Batmobile and Aquaman jumps off it, flying towards whatever the heck they're fighting or whatever, and I don't know, I thought it was whatever. Actually, in this one, the main one that I had an issue with scene-wise was Aquaman riding the body down and slamming into the buildings, just kind of seeming like just crashing out the wall and like just popping out, like, okay, like, I don't know if he rode him out. I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It just seems like way too much for me, even for like superhero type movies. It looks fakey too, kind of, but and otherwise Cyborg looks, to me, I don't know why. Maybe more so in the other trailer, but even here a little bit, it looks kind of fakey. Like, I don't know. So, but, I don't know much about the character. Maybe he's complete just cyborg, like synthetic, whatever, and that's kind of just how he should look anyway. So, but I would have to say, I mean, everybody had their controversy over Ben Affleck being the Batman and him no longer doing it after this, I think, and some such, or maybe he's just not involved with the actual new Batman movie or whatever was coming out. But I never had a problem with that. Gal Gadot, obviously, Wonder Woman looks great, but the Flash obviously seems to be a lot of the comic relief, but I think it was sort of funny. I mean, it genuinely made me laugh in the trailer. Like, I thought he was funny, so that's really good. It wasn't like forced humor. It seemed natural, and it was, again, actually funny. So rather than some of these quick quips and stuff that people just think sound cool or whatever, and they have it in there, and it's just kind of like falls flat. So, but yeah, so that makes me a little more excited about it. I don't know who plays. Let me see here. Who plays the Flash? Because I do not know. I don't even know if it's the individual Urza Miller. I don't know if he's involved with the TV series, because there's the TV series Flash, and on CW, which I've heard is good. I just haven't seen it, and I don't know if there's any connection or whatever. But again, I don't know who the actors are on there or anything. So, but that'd be cool if they did use that. I just don't know if they're connected, the cinematic universe for DC. So, but otherwise, I don't know. This does make me a little more interested in it, to be completely honest, because the trailer's good, and I do like a lot of the actors, and Jason Momoa, and everything. They're awesome, and it would be great to see them all together in an ensemble cast, and like with the characters. I'm mostly Batman and Superman. That's what I grew up with, but I'm aware of Aquaman, Wonder Woman, obviously, as well, and the Flash. So they have a lot of the iconic. Cyborg's the only one that I'm just kind of not whatever. And I like Jeremy Irons as Alfred, and yeah. So I don't know. It looks, I think, really good. Oh yeah. It also had Commissioner Gordon, I believe. I'm assuming that's him. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but crap, he's a great actor too. But yeah, anyway, so he was on Whiplash. He's amazing. But is it T.J. Miller or something? I'm thinking, I don't know. J.K. Simmons. So yeah, and he's great. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. How about you? I mean, obviously, if you're a hardcore fan, you probably are, or maybe not, because I guess a lot of people were disappointed in a lot of this Zack Snyder's adaptations. I liked the Superman movie that he did, Man of Steel. I did not mind that at all. There were certain things in it that I thought were just like too over the top, too just unbelievable for me, and just like, what the heck's going on? Like, it just seemed weird. But otherwise, Batman vs Superman, a lot of people were kind of like not cool with that movie too. So I'm really kind of unsure what people are gonna think. You could be a hardcore fan and you could like love these and love the adaptations, or you could just completely hate them. So kind of curious, what do you think? What's your favorite character among the whole cast of the Justice League? And hopefully they're hoping, obviously, that this goes really well, and the others did pull in a lot of money, I think, Batman vs Superman and such, but just they can make their own like cinematic universe, and Wonder Woman's definitely probably already gonna have a sequel. They might do an Aquaman standalone. There might be another Batman come out, so there's all this potential to continually grow and expand on this universe. So hopefully they do it right. But yeah, let me know what you think below. And I didn't catch when this was coming out, actually, but yeah. I'll have to check out Batman vs. Superman finally, because, this one might actually be decent, and more so than it was in that first trailer. There's, just the Aquaman scenes in both actually were kind of like, what the heck? But, I don't know. I don't know the character too much. I just know of him, and it's kind of like Prince Namor in a way for Marvel. I know of him, and he's like in cartoons, but I didn't really, follow along with the comics and whatever. And he's not been in the cinematic universe. And if he was, I'd be kind of like, unless they did a badass. I don't know. So maybe this will be really good. And some of these lesser characters like him, I feel like he's a lesser character, I guess. Cyborg more so, but might have great reception with fans. So I don't know. Let me know. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content. Maybe check out some other videos. And until next time, take care.